Hello everyone, welcome to the video and welcome to London for the London Classic Car Show. We are at Syon Park. Plenty of cars, plenty to see. Let's go and see them. Let's start off over here then, the Sunbeam Tiger Club. Two cars representing. That one's actually got a tiger set on the bonnet and it's even got a little tail around the back. There we go, isn't that nice? It's only fitting with the tiger theme. This one, flat filter, lovely, quite American in style. Over here we've got the Dream Rides by Sporting Bears. These cars you pay a donation and you can actually sit in these cars and get your photo taken. This one's a Weissman, German built car designed to look quite sort of British in style, so you can see hints of British cars in there such as maybe Morgan, TVR, things like that. Of the Jaguar Saloon, not quite sure which model it is, let's find out. XJ6, Lotus Esprit, very nice. It's a Chevy Camaro. This one is also a Camaro, an Elise, Jag Mark II. Look at all the wood in there. This TVR is a Griffith, of course. TVR are making another Griffith, supposedly. Nobody's really heard much news on it lately, so I'm assuming it's still going ahead. Some AC cars, presumably the majority of them are Cobras, maybe an Ace. A beautiful collection of Bristols. Don't know much on Bristol. Apparently this one here though has got 1,000 horsepower. Not as it stands because it doesn't have an engine, nor does it have wheels or any sort of form of driving ability at all. But supposedly once it's all back together, it will have 1,000 horsepower, and that is quite a lot. This Bristol's rather neat. Spare wheel just kept inside there. It's a good little place to keep it actually. Keeps it nicely out the way. But it also means the engine bay is free just for the engine and all of its ancillaries. Useful. We're at the Traction Owners Club. Of course, Citroen Traction Avance, variously. This one's a Light 15 Roadster from the 1930s, 15.6 Saloon from the 40s, and a Light 15 from the 50s. You can see the difference in styling between them all. If I stand back enough here, there we go. At this point, the Triumph Group, the TR Roadster, London, TR5, TR5, I'm not quite sure, maybe TR4. Triumph 2000 Italia, do love yellow spot lamps, will never not love them. TR3. The Mercedes-Benz Club, many cars representing. SL, lovely. Look at the leather inside this one. Ooh. It's tasty. Do you like the Estate? It's a lovely colour. It's like a sort of navy blue. I'm not sure how well the camera's picking that up. Can't get through that. Everyone's still social distancing and all that good stuff. This is low fly, probably does fly. Jag XK. This one's a bit different. Golden badging. Wheels, lovely paint colour. There's Beetle, going from the UK to Singapore, or has been, 2009. Love the tent edition too actually, I really like these tent ideas. That's a 6.3 AMG Coupe. The Coupe? I'm not sure. Maybe not a Coupe, it's just an AMG. Well, that is one low Emirates flight just over there. Morgan. Who doesn't love a Morgan? Of course, wood underneath. One of the only car companies out there to actually use wood in the construction rather than just decorative. F-Type. Oh, Chevy, that looks very nice. Before we go much further, this kind of looks like a Porsche, but it isn't. It's an Icon AF, I think it is. You see? Icon 917K. Okay. It's got a trophy, so it's won something. Lovely Ferrari 308s. Lamborghini Gallardo, later on. Collection of BMWs. I haven't got a lot of time to film at the minute. Well, these are a highlight, of course. Maserati Club. Lovely, lovely. Bora, loving the wheel caps on this. They look very nice indeed. This one is a Merak. Genuine BMW M1. Always like these. All sort of supercar-y style. Lovely 2002 over there from 1971. This is sweet. BMW 700 Luxus LS. 1M. Plenty of Mercedes drop tops.
What do you think of it?
Collection of Jaguar E-Types. Who doesn't like an E-Type? Early cars over here. That is a Benz Patent Motorwagen and a steam car. Rolls Royce. Loving the colours on this one. Looks very nice. 1930s style, elegant. Well, that can definitely be said for these cars, that's for sure. Collection of Jaguars and, well, not Daimlers, they're all Jaguars. A collection of Jensens. Of course, this was the company F1 driver Jensen Button was named after. An Austin Maxi 1750cc HL next to a Rolls Royce. Unlikely to see that sort of combination anywhere else. And a Bristol 2 litre. More Jensens. There's a good collection of cars here, that's for sure. Honda NSX, obviously a car that was helped in development by Ayrton Senna. Built by Honda, tuned by a legend. There we go, that's well put. There's quite a few of them, 3 in fact. Sporty cars. London Vintage Taxi Association. Look at all these cars that were taxis in London at one point. A quick look. Certainly something different in there. This one's quite interesting. This is a 1955 Beardmore Paramount taxi. And look, it's still got a passenger from 1955. He never got out. Just down here to little Corvette corner. But first on the way, Dodge Vipers. This one being a later one. Star car of the very first Forza Horizon game on Xbox 360 at the time. Corvette corner. A lot of Americana here today. Some number plates down here for sale if you wanted to buy any. One of these could be yours. Porsche 928. Bond Bug, built on a Reliant Robin sort of underpinnings. Mini, who doesn't love a Mini? Right, collection of Lanciers. Always got time to make for Lanciers. Of course, that over there, Lancia Delta. Quite interesting in this country. Usually sold as the Chrysler Delta over here, due to Fiat and Chrysler's relationship. Oh, Lancia Super Jolly. Of course, these Lancias are all very pretty. These are probably close to my heart. 63 Flavia 1800, Fulvia Coupe. Carlos would like this, I'm sure, my podcasting co-host. Delta Integrale. And a Lancia Thema, or Thema, depending on where you're from. 16 valve turbo LS. Very nice, very wonderful. Ford GT40, a McLaren, and I'm not quite sure what this white one is. Bugatti is not a company you see much of, but here's quite a lot of them. In fact, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of them in total here, plus a few more that are currently out and about driving on the parade circuit. This Mercedes is different because it's an electric one. SL shop. That's obviously used on the conversion. Still looks good. Lovely little E-Type. All these cars are going to go out on a parade on a little track just over there behind these tents. So we're not allowed to go and see those in a minute. However, this looks very cool. Love the hand-painted 80 on it. Neat. Ford RS200. Whoa, that's gorgeous. Fiat. Very long engine on that one. Jag, Mercedes, plenty of Mercs in this. A Porsche. There's some pretty cool seats and tables made out of oil drums with Golf painted on them, Lotus and things like that. Coca-Cola even. Of course you can buy other versions of these brands because of impartiality. RS1600, they're quite rare. There's probably less of those than there are of the RS200 version now, released RS200 variant replicas. Love the little tiny car there. Bugatti Type 35. E-Type. This is called my eye though, this little tiny Citroen Bijou. Obviously based off the Citroen 2CV platform. But a little tiny sort of, I wouldn't say coupe, but awesome little car. Small car, big city representing over there with the Minis, a Rover and a Jaguar E-Type convertible. Morgan, Jag E-Type, oh, a massive Rolls Royce. Many of the cars in here have been electrified, such as this Volkswagen, had by who is it? Electrogenic. Loving the lights in that. That's very cool. Toyota 2000. Do like these, little Japanese sports car. Land Rover. No engine in it. Land Rover with an engine in it. This is a 110. Bigger version. Dodge Charger. E-Type Land Rover with battery pack, Mini with battery pack. This is interesting to me because of well, obviously having a Mini. Do you like the EV power under the bonnet on this? It's down here. Not a Fiat 500, but a Syon Park 500. Little Austrian built 500 under license. This is quite interesting. Fiat 130 Coupe, this one apparently, even though it looks very much like a saloon. Let's have a great look at the Syon Park 500. Oh, gorgeous in there. Look at it. I'm using my DJI Osmo today because it's small and it means I can put it in little places like that. On to the next tent. This Porsche is supposed to be a, I think it's 382, 386 speedster even. There's a Boxer underneath with a custom body built onto it. Interesting. 64,995, this could be yours as always. Another GT40 in Golf livery. Oh, some very nice cars in here. I'm instantly attracted to the XKSS though. Loving the steel wheels, they're cool. Cobra, oh, an Aston Martin DB3S. Oh. All these cars. Wow, look at the space in this one. That's pretty handy. Labora. Graham Hunt. Mini pickup at the back. Always a sucker for a little Mini. Right. We also have an auction over here, which I'm not going to go into because you actually have to pay to go into this bit. We've already paid for the tickets. As you can see, quite a collection. Vauxhall Cavalier in there. 928. Plenty of Porsches. Several Triumphs and MGs and Austins. Even a BMW Mini in there. TR6. Know someone with one of these. Very cool little cars. What's described by James May as the manliest design car ever made. Audi Quattro. I thought this was a Lotus when I first saw it. It's not, it's a Westfield, little kit car based on the Lotus. Another Quattro. Escort Mark III Cabriolet, that looks very tasty. Gozza, MG. One car we can see though is this gorgeous little Fiat 124 Spider. Oh, very nice. Clubman Estate in orange over there. Do like that. Would have that if I could, but I can't. I haven't got any more space for another car at the minute. These are not part of the auction, these are just here displaying. MG plastic bumpers, Lotus. Morgan, I feel like I'm kind of not meant to be in here, but oh well, I am. As I say, I don't have a lot of time to film this, so having a quick look around. We're nearly at the end now, actually.
Fuck off, best regards.
Subaru and Mitsubishi together as always, just like in rallying. The W5 series, Alpina, a Hartiger BMW 6 series. And so, to round off this video, we go over to the Volkswagen Beetles. Obviously a Beetle is always very popular. It's quite an early one, tell by the shape of the front window. That'll be later one. This one, Herbie.
No, I don't either. 21.
I'm not sure if this is a genuine Herbie or not. The little label next to it, the sign seems to be indicating that it is, but I'm not 100% sure. Either way, this brings a good point to end this video. So, thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this rather quick walk around the London Classic Car Show here in, well, London at Syon Park. If you have enjoyed this, let me know. What was your favourite vehicle here? Let me know down in the comments below. If you have enjoyed this quick walk around, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. And of course, if you want to see more car-based content and get notified of it, click the bell. It'll tell you every time a new video goes live. Anyway, that's all from me for this week. So until the very next video, for now, I shall say farewell.